Hey there, my name is Chris Avant. I am a guitar player, songwriter, and musician from Atlanta, Georgia, currently based out of Nashville, Tennessee. Since I've been in Nashville, I've been given a lot of guitar lessons, and the biggest question that I get asked from beginner to intermediate level players is right after I get comfortable with playing a few chords. Everybody learns stuff up here. How do I get comfortable with the fretboard? How do I get comfortable with everything past fret 3? And basically, if I were to start over again right now, after I learned a few songs and I got comfortable with my dexterity and things like that on the guitar, what I would start with is learning all the natural notes in C major, A minor. And that's basically all of the white keys on a piano. And this is the fundamental in which all music is built out from. So without learning this, a lot of things are not going to make sense. You can learn as many scales, arpeggios, stuff like that, but if you don't know how it fits into a key diatonically, it doesn't really matter. Unless you're playing over that note or that chord, that scale will only work over that chord. But if you learn how to play in a key signature and you learn all the natural notes, those natural notes are going to be your basis for any sharp or flat or anything like that. Key point, say this is your A. It's an A natural. You learn all the natural notes, you know that this is an A natural. So from there, if you need an A sharp, you go up a half step. If you need an A flat, you go down a half step. So on and so forth. But really, there's 7 notes in C major, A minor, and they just repeat down the fretboard. So we'll start with C right here. We've got C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Back to C, and then it does it again. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. So as you go up, you're just counting up the alphabet, or you can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 if you want to do the Nashville number system. But everything is based off of C major. The major scale is the fundamental of what all music is going to be based off of. If you hear somebody say a flat 3, that means that they took their C major scale and they flatted the third, making it a C minor. So basically, anybody that watches this video, what I want you to understand, and I will include a diagram. What I want you to understand is that the fundamental of music is based off of the white keys on a piano. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. C is the major root. I don't know why they chose C, but C is the major root. It would make more sense at A, I realize that, but C is the major root. So you're starting from C. And if you know your major scale, you know your C major scale, and you know all your natural notes on the fretboard, if somebody calls out a key and they say, hey, I want to play an A major, you move to your A, you know that's A natural right there, and you know your major scale because you learned all 7 scales and all the notes in C major, A minor. And you just use that same major scale on A, and now you're playing an A major. It's hard to just play scales after you've been kind of playing more musically. But basically that's it. It is the fundamental. If you want to move forward, if you want to take the mystery out of the fretboard, that is what you need to learn. There's a million teachers out there that have amazing lessons. I think Guthrie Trapp is probably going to be your best bet. He's amazing. He's got this house analogy. But the one thing that he left out is that without knowing all your natural notes on the fretboard, everything's not going to make a whole lot of sense. As soon as you learn this fundamental, everything else will start to make sense. But this is the piece I feel like that's missing from a lot of guitar players. They'll learn scales, they'll learn arpeggios, all this kind of stuff, but they don't know how to use it. If you don't know how to use it, then it's pointless. But anyway, my name's Chris. Thank you guys for kicking it with me for a little bit. Depending on what platform this is on, like, follow, subscribe, whatever, click buttons. Thanks a lot. Peace.